Alrighty guys, so this is a new day when it comes to organizing with me. And I actually am, this is my first day back from my trip, my week off. So you guys will be probably seeing this in a couple of weeks, who knows. I'm just kind of slowly but surely just changing small things in my makeup collection, making them a little bit more organized, make a little bit more sense for me, and just be a little bit more practical all in all. This is the kind of stand that I use when I am doing my makeup. So I sit literally right here, and this is what I look at. My camera is generally over on this side, and all of these drawers contain low-key junk, low-key but high-key junk. I've had this collecting stuff since I can't even remember how long, and honestly I could probably get rid of this stuff, but this is not the day to really just go declutter mode. What I want to do is empty out this top drawer, which is quite literally my junk drawer in this particular desk. I don't even know what to call it. Nightstand. There you go. So this is quite literally my junk drawer in this nightstand. I want to empty this out so that I can put makeup items in at least this top drawer. Theoretically, I would like to get makeup items in all three of these. Like I said, a lot of this is just junk, stuff that I have had for a really long time, stuff that for whatever reason I just do not want to let go of. And I guess if I was a big girl, I would just go ahead and declutter. Where are my glasses? Let me find them. There we go. Okay. All right. You know what? Maybe I'm just going to go ahead and go through this and find new homes for all of this stuff. I have plenty of storage in my room. These are my Beats. This is an inhaler that I presume to have been expired. Yeah, this expired in 2012. So let me, okay, all right. I've talked myself into it. Okay, so behind me, I have yet another dresser that kind of, I don't know if it goes with this set, but I have another dresser, and of course I have another junk drawer in that dresser. I actually have multiple. Anyways, what I'm gonna do is anything that I feel I need, like I could reuse this. This could be something that I put in my travel drawer, which yes, I have a whole drawer of travel stuff that I kind of just reach for when I'm about to go traveling. I don't even know what this is. What is this? I don't know. This can just go in my junk drawer because I know as soon as I throw it out, I'm gonna realize what it is and I'm gonna be pissed because now I can no longer use it. This is a part of stuff from my Beats. Like if I ever want to actually plug it up to headphones and stuff. I've never used them, but we're just gonna keep them. This is a part of a really old iHome system that I no longer possess. Oh my gosh, this is an old plug. This is like, comment down below if you ever had an iPhone or iPod with this plug. I know a lot of you new youngsters did not have these things, but this is old. I don't think anybody in my house uses that plug, so I can throw this away. What is this? A rain jacket. I've never used a rain jacket a day in my life. I'll see if somebody else wants this. I can see if this will fit. No, you know what? I'm gonna put this in my junk drawer. I'm not gonna use it right now. This is apparently a card from my dad. Keep that. What is this? This is medicine. These are more inhalers. How many inhalers did I have at one point? Oh my gosh. Let's see, July 13th, that one expired. This one looks expired. Ugh. This one's February 13th. Okay, so these are both expired and they had plenty of juice left in them. So I'm just gonna go ahead and throw both of those away. And what is this? Black carbon paper. I don't know. Probably when I was doing something artistic. I will keep that as well. Okay, so that's one whole drawer that I've emptied out my junk. Next drawer. If you are a person of color or have 4C hair, you know exactly what this is. And I need to keep these. Apparently it was important enough for me to keep this mail, so I'll keep it. Oh, this is cool. I can show you guys what this is. This is a flag that I got in Tanzania, and it also has, I believe, yeah, it has an image of Mount Kilimanjaro on it. And if you did not know, I actually climbed this mountain all the way to the second summit, so pretty high up. And yeah, that's actually a really cool thing that I probably would have forgot that I even had. So we're gonna keep that. And then these are a bunch of journals that, you know, as a girl, you at some point collect a bunch of journals for no reason at all. So I'm just gonna move those over. And all right, 2 junk drawers cleaned. Last drawer, and this is gonna be the worst of them all because this one has the most junk in it. I'm just not gonna talk, and I'm just gonna kind of get through this. What is this? Oh, this is something I should check out, I guess. I'm gonna try not to talk and just go through this pretty quickly, and I will explain what I do with everything. So giving you guys some oh, this is a spray. This is a perfume. So I'm just going to give you guys some, I guess, ASMR, if you will. So I will be right back. Okay guys, so I feel like I threw away something that I kind of regret now. Oh, this. Okay, so I have kind of gone through this drawer and relatively pulled out any and everything that I don't think I need to have in here. And granted, even some of this stuff I could go through more thoroughly. Like, I didn't check to see if all of these pens were working, all of them. You can't even see. I didn't check to see if all these pens were working, the batteries were working, etc., etc. But these are things that I'm okay with keeping. So what I'm gonna do is actually move this to this bottom drawer in this system for right now. I don't want to. Yeah, I'm just gonna move all of this stuff down here, and then I will have theoretically 2 drawers where I can put makeup items if I choose to. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that really quickly, and then we will see what happens next. Alright, so this drawer is actually disgusting. There's no other way to put it. What I'm gonna do actually is take some of this random stuff that I have in the back of my actual desk and put it down here as well. So I have like sticky notes. I have some random organizers that I was using at one point. I put my old camera down here. I'm gonna take these lipsticks that I used for lip art and put that organizer down there, and then I will put those in their respective places later. And that gives me some more room. I'm actually even going to put my biggest lens down here because I have no use for it when I'm not out traveling. So yeah, that actually was really, really good. I got to rearrange a lot of things. I now have room to move those back. I'm gonna put my scissors back over here. And like I said, now I have 2 whole drawers in this cabinet that I can do whatever I want with. I'm gonna try and find something to clean these drawers with. And then I want to kind of figure out what I want to put here because I don't really know. I do know what I want to do. Okay, let me get some cleaning utensils and then I will figure this out. All right, I have some random, I don't even know what it is. Honestly, it looks like noodles, which I should be more disgusted and surprised about, but you know, when you're younger, do you really pay attention to what you're doing? Are you really clean? Like, I've had these for a pretty long time, so God only knows what this is. But I think I got as much of it off as I could. I did just use some Clorox just to wipe it down really quickly. So that's that. And then what I think I'm gonna do is actually use some of this contact paper that I used on the side of my desk and just kind of give myself a new bottom line. It's gonna be a little challenging. Let me stop being lazy, get out my chair, move you guys. Oh, I have a bunch of scrunchies, which I will put in here as well. And I can use those for my hair. But anyway, so back to this drawer. It's gonna be a little complicated doing this, but I am convinced that I can get it done. Just take a little time. So what I'm gonna do is just kind of cut off where I think this drawer was. And I did make it a little too big, which honestly I'm not mad about at all. What I'm gonna do is just kind of bend where I made it too big. So I'm gonna do one side at a time. That way I can cut it to the actual size of the drawer. And actually, I think I'm cutting it a little too small, but it's okay. All right. So that is that. And then let's just do the side really quickly. Okay, now I'm going to take off the bottom of this contact paper as I did before. And just apply it. I'm not all that concerned with it being like perfect, and honestly it still has a little bit of room over here, but overall I now have a new base, a new surface that I can put makeup items on, and that's what I wanted. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do I want to do the same thing? I'm gonna hold off on doing this drawer. Let me work on this top drawer really quickly. So I think what I'm gonna do is put all the items that I use every day up here. And that's gonna be basically my project pan items, so that I can free up this this basket that I pulled them in. So I'm gonna put my 3 eyeshadow palettes, these two right here, my 2 highlighters, all my lip products, okay, and so this is all of the items. You can't even see. Okay, so this is basically all of the items that I use on a daily basis. I have my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, all of my eyeshadow palettes, my highlighters, this, that, and the third. I do have like some foundations and stuff that I would like to focus on first this year. So what I'm gonna do is put those in the back. I'm not focusing on those yet, so that's why they're going back there. These two blush palettes I would like to work on this year. I would like to focus in on that as a bronzer. And I'm just going to kind of fill in some of these things that I'm just focusing in on. I think I'm going to keep that little thing up here. Okay, so I think that's kind of all I want to do for that. Oh no, actually I'm focusing in, that's just the everyday item right there. And I'm focusing in on that spray. So that can definitely go in here as well. Okay, so these are pretty much the items that every day I reach for right here. Now, I am going to go ahead and do this second drawer. And what I'm going to do is put any new makeup that I have not tested in this second drawer. I've typically just been like putting it on my desk, which is over there. But since I sit right here in this spot, it's been hard for me to really like remember to look over there to see what new items I have. So if I put them in this drawer that I'm sitting in front of every day, I'm hoping that I'll be able to actually reach through and try them a little bit more. I also, what I might do, and I might rearrange this a little bit more, I might put, we'll see, we'll see. I think I might end up actually cleaning out this bottom drawer somehow, because I would love to put my dirty makeup brushes somewhere. I don't know, we'll see. I might finesse to have another way to get that done. But let me work on this middle drawer. Okay, I halfway kind of did this one. Why is my battery already dying? Like I wasn't charging all this time. Okay, so let me just throw in all these new items that I have. I'm not going to really do them in any rhyme or reason. I'm just going to kind of put them in this drawer. Okay, and then I also put in, like, this isn't something that's new. I actually created this, and this is something that I need to actually record with. So I just want to put it down here and see how this works, to be honest. Okay, so now we're doing pretty good. I think I'm going to try and find a way. Let's put some makeup wipes right there. Put these right there. Okay, so my basket is pretty much cleaned. My desk is cleaned of all new items, which I am extremely happy about. This is also something that I can put up here. This is my Fenty primer. I pretty much use this every day. Specifically if I'm not putting on makeup, that's like my go-to primer. So I will put that right there. Let me figure out what's going on with this battery. I might get another battery, maybe one that I traveled with just recently. And we will see what other organizing I can do while I am somewhat in the mood. All right, y'all. So I couldn't be bothered to get a new battery, and honestly, I couldn't be bothered to keep doing any organization. So I just kind of wanted to show you guys what I did. So this top drawer is like my everyday makeup, or more practically known as my project pan items. Like I said, up here in this corner, I have a couple of foundations that I would like to focus on after I finish this sample up here. I am going to have to mix these in with some darker foundations, most likely my Fenty summer shade, or that year my summer shade, to get my perfect shade for these. But I do want to get rid of these three foundations right here. This is a setting spray I'm focusing it on, primer, etc, etc, etc. All of these items will have been shown in either my project pan items or my products I'm secretly panning video. Next, these are all my new items that I have in my collection right now. Some of these I have already started to test out. Some of these I've already swatched, like my Natasha Denona. I've already used this 2 or 3 times. I want to use it a little more. Same with my Linda Hallberg Enchanted Secrets palette. I've only swatched my Touch of Glam. I haven't put them on my eyes. So a bunch of these things I want to get some more use out of. I probably could do pretty much a full face of new makeup. I even have some brushes that I recently purchased as well. So now that I have them here, I feel like that'll make it easier. I do have I need to figure out a place that I'm going to be putting backups. As of right now, I'll just move the camera. So when I was going through my eyeshadow palettes, I kind of put all the eyeshadow palettes that I wasn't really a huge fan of over here. So as of right now, I have one backup back here. I don't tend to purchase a lot of backups, so that is why I don't really have a section. But after I finish this giveaway right here, this might be a backup drawer or something. I really don't know. And I need to honestly figure out what I'm going to do with these palettes, if I'm going to keep them, if I'm going to declutter them to friends. Some of these are singles. I know I have some friends that are interested in getting more singles. So we will see what I do with these. I honestly have no idea what I'm going to be doing with these. As for up here, because I never kind of finalized what I'm going to do. Like I said, I just got back from my trip, so I'm going to go ahead and order some more of these partitions so that I can finish partitioning both this highlighter section, the blush section. I'm not going to do my bronzers because, I mean, there's only... So if you guys can see, there's only so much room in the bronzer drawer. And this will be my second bronzer drawer. I do have one more of these, this medium size drawer actually in my closet right now. I don't need it particularly right now, but in the event that I need it, I do have that there. Like I said, I just kind of want to get through some of these bulkier items. So like these setting sprays, I'm not particularly purchasing any setting sprays. This is actually a fragrance that I found in one of those drawers over there, which I'll probably get rid of because let's face it, I don't really use fragrances like that. So I want to just wind down on some of these setting sprays. Some of them are actually empty, like my Urban Decay one is empty, but I want to get down to some of these. Like this one, I'm not particularly a huge fan of. So I want to start to use this after I finish with that NYX setting spray that I have in my drawer. And then really, let me just pick up my, okay. Really, I want to get through some of these foundations. I have a lot of foundations. That's why I haven't purchased any foundations this year. I went kind of ape crazy last year with foundations. I was reviewing foundations every so often, and this section got really cluttered. Don't get me wrong, a lot of these I really do enjoy, and I did strategically buy these foundations for a reason, but I really do want to get through these foundations. Like this one is only good for so like this one is only good for when I'm actually filming. It doesn't really wear well on my face. So I want to get through stuff like that. And I also want to get through my older ones. Like this NYX Control Drops. I really did enjoy this when I originally purchased it. You can see because I went through a lot of it, but it's old. It's about a year old. I want to start to wind through that one. This one I'm not a huge fan of. I want to see if a new brush I just purchased will help me get through this. My NARS Sheer Glow is pretty old as well, so I do want to get through that. So just some of these are pretty old. I want to go ahead and just use them. And yeah, one thing that I did think about doing just now, I'm gonna try my best to give you guys a good angle. Okay, so as you can see, this is the top. These are my bronzers. These are the single shadows. And right here, I want to actually display my MAC lipsticks. MAC has become my biggest collection when it comes to bullet lipsticks. And I want to display them, specifically like the limited edition ones. I don't have a lipstick. Okay, where did it go? I don't have my glasses on. We'll figure it out later. I don't have a lipstick case for it yet. I want the one that's kind of like the high riser. But what I'm going to do is actually just take all my limited edition lipsticks and put them up here because I've quite literally run out of room. Okay, so now, as you can see, I actually have some room for some of the normal MAC collection lipsticks. Can we not? Okay, there we go. So I have some room for some of the normal MAC lipsticks, only two really. But I Really wanted to put these on a high riser, and depending on how many I get, like the size. Hey guys, so editing me, I'm editing the video and I realized that my computer actually cut me off. So basically all I was saying is that I wanted to put all of my lipsticks from my limited edition, wow. I wanted to put all my limited edition MAC lipsticks in the top in an organizer. I have been referencing a video where I was organizing and I was messing with my actual desk. I don't know where that footage is, so that may or may not go up. If it goes up, it's probably going to be out of order. My bad. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to come on here and do like an official weird type of outro. I will be doing at least one more video where I do finish up the organization in my cubes with my bronzers, my blushes, and my highlighters and my blushes. And then I also put those lipsticks in a lipstick organizer. I already have it. It's literally sitting in my room. It just needs to be put together. I think that's all I really want to do. I might clean up that last junk drawer in that spot that I was cleaning out today, just so that I can put some space for my brushes, but who knows? I've been called a hoarder today, so I'm feeling a little bit more in the mood to declutter and organize, but who knows? Who knows? Okay, anyways, that is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and as always, y'all, it has been real. Peace.